All the disrespect before you play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful morning of checking these buttons. As always, chapters down below if you want to skip around, and of course that sub button right there. Thank you guys for helping the channel grow so close to, well, we ain't close to nothing shit. I guess maybe 54K. I don't know. We're on the way. But either way, we're here to check these buttons in the meantime. Thank you guys for tuning in. Without further ado, let's go. All right, now into the first set of when players are evidently better than their characters, buttons that need to be checked. So this one popped off the other day. We actually covered a little bit of this in the last video. By the way, if you want to see the last video, link in the description below, check it out. But this one happened when Snake Eyez, right? Y'all remember Snake Eyez? If you don't, he's been around the FGC for quite some time. Always been a what the hell is Gafe? Always been a Geef main, well, at least as far as I could tell, right? And especially in Street Fighter 4. And now in 6, little under the radar, but he's been grinding, and now he's officially qualified himself and Geef. A character that's been considered one of the weakest characters so far. That is, game's only been out for a couple of months, but still, so far in Street Fighter 6, he officially qualified for the Cap Cup. Check out the clip.
Guys, one hit from doing this, and that'll do it. Snake Eyez qualifies for Capcom Cup with Zangief 3-0 in our grand finals reset over Reynald. The big man is fighting for the million.
And from there, of course, that FGC is reacting. A lot of people either couldn't believe it or they didn't believe it, but they believe in Snake Eyez, right? They're like, a player, or this player in particular, is obviously stronger than the character. I see Mena posting on it as well, saying, I've been sleeping. Did Snake Eyez qualify for Cap Cup? Solo Geef? Bro, I will change my name. And more continue to praise just how amazing Snake is. I see him posting as well, saying, this is for, or that's for all my low-tier heroes. Then somewhere along the line, we start seeing like a debate, right? Some saying, well, maybe Geef is better than we thought he was, while others are like, no, it's Snake. Snake is obviously better. He's the one that makes Geef work. Sejam post on it as well, saying, if you think Zangief isn't weak, you should definitely play him. I would love those points while I take the whole cast to master and appreciate you making it easier on me. Punk the God responding as well, saying, if Geef beating JP, y'all might need to hit the lab. Just saying. Then it gets even deeper with more conversations, right? I see Brutus posting this, saying, the funniest part about people saying Snake got top 8 winners, the character isn't bad, is that Snake would be the first person to tell you that Geef is dog shit. Then from there, I see Rob TV kind of retweet that, saying objection, and posting this video clip.
I feel like his weakness is just placebo, and that maybe he's actually not weak. But maybe that's just me playing really well as him, or like just outplaying other people. And a lot of the times, other people tend to complain about Zangief, so I kind of listen to them and take those complaints into consideration. And it's just really interesting because, I mean, I won this tournament, but obviously your character has to be good in some sort of capacity to win that tournament, right? So, right. I just don't know if he's weak or strong. Like, I have no idea.
Damn, that's interesting, right? You got arguably the best Geef player in the world now saying, you know, at one time or another, possibly saying that, yeah, Geef is dog shit, but now just won the tournament saying, yo, maybe it's a placebo effect. Maybe he's actually good, and he tries to take certain, you know, critiques into consideration. He's like, man, at this point, I don't know either way. But others posting clips as well, saying, you know, he said that in the past on stream, and posting this clip as well.
This Zangief, out of every single character I've ever played in a fighting game, has the most flaws I've ever played with, ever, in the 20 plus years I've been playing fighting games. He has like 20 flaws, like way too many.
Rob TV following it up right here, saying, I really do think not seeing your character as trash is a skill in itself. Damn, that was kind of deep, wasn't it? Historically, the best placing dudes with unrepresented characters tend to look at them better than most of the player base does. Results are limited when you think your tool isn't even up to par. Then I see Big Bird responding over Rob's tweet saying, your character has to be good in some sort of capacity to win the tournament. Obviously quoting Snake, right? It says, there goes everyone's argument. Geef and Ryu players, time to hit the lab. But somebody actually responds back to Big Bird saying, let's just show this part only, while ignoring everything else else he said about Zangief being the only character without a real combo ender after hitting those lights and all that other stuff. Zangief must be SSS tier now for sure because the best Zangief of all time got into CPT. Big Bird responds saying, relax. No one is saying Zangief is triple S tier. Don't get worked up over nothing. Lonzo responds to that saying, he ain't right and he ain't wrong either. Telling someone to hit the lab just because a character that's kind of mediocre compared to the top character, the one that you play, finally won something is wild to say with a straight face without trying it yourself. Big Bird responds to that saying, then pick up another character. Either way, you hit the lab with your weak character or you switch characters. Complaining ain't going to get you the sympathy you think you'll get because you can't win. Alonzo responds to that again saying, the problem is you think they're looking for sympathy when they've been playing the character longer than you have. It's extremely easy to just write it off as, nah, y'all ass, when you literally have not played the character, and I say this as a Cammy player being carried, bro. And I see Big Bird pretty much wrapping it up right here, saying, number 1, stop complaining and switch your character. Number 2, hit the lab and stop complaining. Number 3, keep complaining and be miserable. Okay, so that's a mouthful, right? You got a lot of different perspectives. You got on 1, people surprised, you know, that Zangief is in the damn Cap Cup. For 2, you got people that are not because it is Snake. So in a lot of these cases, they're saying, well, obviously the player is probably carrying the character. We've heard that many times before in the other direction, right? Where they say you're carried. You are carried by your character. But in this case, I would, think it would be safe to assume that most would say, nah, Snake is carrying that Zangief. But then on that other argument, you see some saying, nah, he would even say the character is trash, but then he says he doesn't know, and Big Bird's saying, well, you just got a lab if he made it. And you also see a similar argument with Ryu players right now. Ryu, there was a big discussion the other day where some people were saying he sucked, or just because, who was it, Ending Walker, right? He just won overseas the other day, and he even posted himself saying, I hate that, me winning is going to mean that like Ryu is now viable or that Ryu is actually good. Something to that effect, right? And that caused another debate, right? We don't have time to talk all about that, but it was very similar to this Zangief debate. And now we are here in the final result, whether you're on the left or you're on the right, is Zangief is in Cap Cup. How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, now into the next set of Justin Wong clapping the biggest Chun-Li ass of his life. Buttons that need to be checked. That was a weird ass sentence to say. All right, so Justin Wong posted this the other day saying, what are people doing? And it is Zangief versus Chun. Now there's no information on there, so it might have been a clip that he got from somewhere else. I'm not sure if he was actually the Zangief in this particular case, but it's obviously a mod and there is a gigantic Chun in the video. Check out the clip. When you get a giant Chun-Li, you get a giant Chun-Li ass. That's the biggest Chun ass I've ever seen. That might be the biggest ass I've ever seen. That's a lot. And somehow it's still good. I'm sorry. I got a problem. All right, now into the next set of MK1 featuring Bautista. Buttons that need to be checked. Let's talk about it. If you haven't seen it, just yesterday, right? Mortal Kombat, the official YouTube page, posted this saying, MK1 official, it's in our blood trailer featuring Bautista. I'm butchering the damn last name, Bautista, right? So basically it's an advertisement, right? It's a commercial for the game. But the cool thing about it is they kind of did it like the OG one, right? The one from years back. If you put them side by side, obviously it's not identical, but it's the same damn theme, the way they did it. Check it out, it's dope.
Where legends are rewritten and new alliances are forged. The fight is calling. Who will you bring? Who will you trust? No longer are we beholden to the past. A new era is upon us. This is our time. This is Mortal Kombat! Mortal Kombat!
Matter of fact, I think Bautista was actually quoted as well. Somebody by the name of Brusque Poet posted this saying, Dave Bautista is a big Mortal Kombat fan. And then the quote's right here saying, I vividly remembered the original Mortal Kombat commercial, especially the iconic scream. That's what started my journey as a fan of Mortal Kombat, which continues to this day 30 years later. I'm very thrilled and honored to be a part of the game's legacy. It's right around the corner, what, like 2.5 weeks? 3 weeks away, and they still drop this. I think that's dope. Others now are speculating maybe Bautista's gonna actually be in the game, like a guest character, possibly. I don't know, might seem like a little bit of a reach, but either way, this was dope. How y'all feeling? Let me know. There it is, one more again. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. We had some hype-ass buttons today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm exhausted, my arm still hurts, but you know what? We here checking these buttons. All of that, I don't even know why I said that. That's not y'all business. Y'all don't care about that, but you know what you care about? I care, well, what I care about is y'all are here. We're all still here checking these buttons out of all these years. We are 5 years deep, maybe even more than that, going on 6, but I know it's at least 5. Time flies when you're doing this, man. I have over 1,000 videos on this YouTube channel. 1,000. You know how many videos that is? Like in terms of editing and filming and all, that's a lot. It is a lot. So the fact that we're still here today in 2023, and a big part of me feels like we're just getting started, means the world. Thank you guys, man. Patrons, everybody, thank you for the amazing love. We will see you soon. If not tomorrow, definitely the next day. And as always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
And now for your moment of FGC bliss in honor of Geef, we're gonna play his theme song. Y'all heard the theme? Some people say it slaps, others say it don't, but there's a remix out there. Y'all heard the remix? I'm gonna play it right now. Enjoy. You're welcome. Wait for it.
6'9", damn, one more time.